Hello, welcome to Journey to the Z, the Jackie Chan Adventures and Not Dragon Ball podcast. I'm Josh,
I'm Tim.
I'm Noah.
and we're in for a whale of a tale.
I'm so excited.
Someone's just like gonna listen to the podcast and be like, I'm gonna start here.
I
Why
mean,
is this called Journey to the Z, a Jackie Chan podcast?
some people might be excited just for the Jackie Chan portion. We don't know what the audience might demand.
Eagle-eyed viewers might notice the little Jackie Chan in our podcast image, hiding behind a tree.
He's been waiting
But
to use
this
the
is
talismans.
this is nothing like last week's episode with Pilaf's Trap Castle. This has been just an amazing set of episodes. So, what are
The
your
first two episodes were very good.
So I guess just to start, what are your guys' experience with Jackie Chan as an actor or a person?
As an actor, I mean, he's great in Rush Hour and hilarious. He's always funny. Then he has like this one serious movie from like 10 years ago or something where he's like on a bus and his daughter dies or something. I don't remember what it was called. Maybe The Tourist. I don't know. But I remember watching Jackie Chan all the time when I was younger, but like I would only catch episodes. I think I've seen all of it, but just not in chronological order.
It's very helpful because the show doesn't actually air in chronological order. Some episodes of season 2 take place during season 1.
That is true. Later on, they add some. Tim, season 2 is very weird. It's much longer than the other seasons, and so this season we're gonna see. There's a pretty standard plot. We're doing this. Season 2 is just whatever happens. We got the real plot. We got random B episodes happening while the normal plot's happening. We got plots in season 1 that are just here now, and the show doesn't try to explain it. It's just like, oh yeah, you're catching a rerun. Just believe it's season 1. Don't worry about it.
Okay, well, I'm excited.
But yeah, so I minimal experience with Jackie Chan as an actor. I have not seen too much stuff of him in it. Maybe the occasional voice acting role, but I love Jackie Chan Adventures, and I definitely caught it on reruns growing up. And I think maybe a decade ago I watched all of it just in release order. I'm very very excited for this.
Nice. So Jackie Chan Adventures is one of my top 10 favorite Western cartoons, period. It is just amazing. My experience with Jackie Chan, I did watch some of the early Jackie Chan movies with my grandfather, and that was an experience. Jackie Chan is really funny. He's really good at physical comedy, and he does all of his own stunts, so it's just really fun to watch. He almost killed himself a couple times doing some of those stunts.
I remember he during Rush Hour filming, I think Rush Hour 1 or 2, he was doing a stunt and he had to get multiple stitches in his face because of a stunt he did, and they had to like stop. It was crazy. Like he's really committed to the craft.
Yeah,
I think he was
so
also the main male lead in the Chinese dubs of Mulan, both Cantonese and Mandarin.
Oh, I never saw those. Well, I've never actually seen Mulan. Wait, no, I've seen. Sorry, I've seen Mulan.
You haven't
Okay,
seen Mulan in Chinese.
don't worry, Tim.
Correct.
Don't worry, Tim. Once we get the Patreon bonus episode, we'll have Josh watch it in Chinese, and we can watch it in English.
Okay, that
Perfect.
sounds fun. We can do that later. But
Wait. I did
notably,
want. Sorry, you go.
notably, while we're on the subject of Jackie Chan and Disney movies, Jackie Chan had tried to have a singing career, and there's tons of awful music of Jackie Chan trying to sing, and he made a lot of money off of this, but he cannot sing.
Poor Jackie.
Yeah. So it's funny you bring up. I think it's also one of my favorite shows ever. I've been meaning to rewatch Avatar: The Last Airbender. So I was just going through. I'm like, I know it's not as good as Avatar, but I think I do like it more, which is just a very strange feeling.
Funny you bring up
Bro.
Avatar. Tim, for 10 points, assuming that you don't actually know this, who is the voice actor of Jackie Chan in the TV show we are about to watch, Jackie Chan Adventures?
Is it not Jackie Chan?
I will not give you 10 points, but that is correct. It is not Jackie Chan. Would you like to?
These points are not for Dragon Ball points.
Oh yeah, they are not fungible.
Okay, we'll do this. Points earned during the Jackie Chan segments can be spent to gain hints during the Dragon Ball segment.
Can it work?
Excellent.
Can it work in reverse? Can I use my Dragon Ball points for Jackie Chan hints?
Yes. So pay
Let's
very
go.
close attention to the exchange rate of how many points I'm giving for each thing.
Oh man, I'm so excited for the Meta Magic exploit. Gonna find the infinite money glitch.
So Tim, you were correct that Jackie Chan does not voice Jackie Chan in Jackie Chan Adventures. And the hints that I had given before, there is a bridge between Jackie Chan Adventures and Avatar: The Last Airbender. Do you know what this
He
is?
sounds similar. Is it Aang's voice actor?
It is definitely not Aang's voice actor.
Okay, they sound similar. I don't know.
Noah, would you like to try for, let's say, 3 points?
The connection between Avatar and Jackie Chan.
Well, Jackie Chan's voice actor.
Okay, I'm gonna go with, is he the voice of Katara and Sokka's dad?
What is that, Bato?
Yeah, Bato.
Bato.
It is
yeah.
not Bato. You both have now lost the ability to gain points, but you can continue guessing. The person is of the Earth Kingdom.
Boomy.
It is not Boomy.
Leader of the Secret Service. I can't remember the name of the
Dai
Dai Li. Leader of the Dai Li.
It's not the leader of the Dai Li. I'll give you each one more guess.
Is it that Earthbender kid that they meet in the early episodes of season
Mellerby?
1?
That Haku? I don't remember his name.
Yes, I think his name is. I can't remember his name either.
It is not him.
He was like, okay.
Okay, I guess I'll make my final guess.
I can give you a hint that won't help you. The voice
Okay, I'll
actor
take
is
it.
gay.
That's not gonna help me. Final guess. Random guy from the Earth Kingdom that shows up at the Jade Dragon shop and goes, "I love the tea, you gotta go work at my shop." Final guess.
Closest to answer, but that was still wrong. The answer is the Cabbage Merchant is Jackie
Oh
Chan.
man!
No!
Bad day, bad day, bad day.
Oh yeah. Same
Oh my
voice
God,
actor that
you're right.
plays Quan on Danny Phantom.
Who is Quan from? Okay, let's not get into
Wait,
this.
no. I think I know this. Josh, do I get any points if I know who Quan is?
Yeah, let's give you one Jackie Chan point if you can get
We'll
who
take it.
Quan is.
What is the other football playing Asian guy who is the other football playing Asian guy? That's my guess.
That is correct. One Jackie Chan point for being able to identify that the Asian bully in Danny Phantom is this guy.
I think we're losing credit in the central bank of points.
All right, so now that we've gotten that, let's actually jump into the episode.
Well, actually, wait. Before we get into the episode, I do have one more preamble part. So,
Right.
Did anyone go about watching the episode legally where it currently resides for free on Tubi?
I did.
Yes.
So, at first, I was using a pirate site, but the quality wasn't that good. So I'm like, okay, Jackie Chan is worth it. Let's sit through some Tubi ads. It's just as bad. And then I went back to the pirate site. I'm like, Tubi, I expected some higher quality rips here.
All right, so I didn't look into this, but apparently the Internet Archive does have AI upscales. Whether or not they're good, I cannot say. I did not look at them.
I'm interested. I'll watch my next two, assuming we ever roll on the Wheel of Chan again on the AI upscale.
By the way, there won't be a Wheel of Chan. We go right back to Dragon Ball for next week.
Really?
We only do the Wheel of Chan if we're on Dragon Ball.
Right.
That's
I'm gonna say that Tim can spend 3 Jackie Chan points to go straight back to Dragon Ball. So Tim, you have to earn 3 points in order for that to be true.
Timeout. I
Okay,
think then
deal.
I should be able to use my Jackie Chan points to reduce Tim's points to keep it the wheel chance.
As much
Oh
as
my
I
God.
like the idea that you guys can do this, I probably will. There's no guarantee that the number of points even available in an episode is going to make sense for that.
It's a 1/3 chance. What could possibly Chan?
I'm just probably going to say that you can spend 3 points in order to decide what we watch next week, and you can both make that decision.
Fair enough. I'm excited for the
Fine.
numbers to get horrible, and it's one episode of Chan, one episode of Dragon Ball.
It would be very funny if you both get 3 points. But let's jump in. We start where every Jackie Chan movie starts, in Castle Linderhof of Bavaria.
I did not even realize that was cat. I didn't know where this was. I thought it was just like, oh, this is a castle.
So, we were acutely aware because when watching, I for some reason had to keep restarting the episode when switching between the pirate site and Tubi. So at one point, my girlfriend just kept saying, yes, the castle of Linder whatever in Bavaria. And I'm like, I know, we need to actually start the episode.
Now, this is a fantastic way to introduce Jackie Chan's character, where he is just martial arts Indiana Jones. So immediately, him and his entourage of an old guy dressed like he's on safari, a teenager with a shitty soul patch, and someone who can only be described as a combination of Lara Croft and Irma from the 1980s Power Rangers. Excuse me,
You mean
Teenage
Turtles?
Mutant Turtles. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. Are going about exploring this ancient castle. And we get the first trap, a tripwire trap.
Yeah, that guy would have been smushed, and this show is violent, man. Like, I have a note about something else later on, and like
I think I have the
two,
same
but-
note.
I think we have that note.
Yeah.
I freaked out when
Yeah.
I saw that.
I just have in my first note, Jackie is so cool. Which is
Jackie's-
crazy because Jackie is simultaneously a complete dork and also extremely cool.
So they're going through the castle. He saves that guy's life, who almost getting completely crushed by the wall trap. He finds a secret lever in a skull, which causes a wall to open, revealing limitless golden treasure.
Yeah. And then immediately he's like, yeah, this place is booby trapped to hell. And Soul Patch guy is just like, I'm going to pick up this sword over here. And the door starts closing. Jackie grabs a spear that looks very weak to me, throws it at the door.
He
It
doesn't
holds
throw
that
it.
door open.
He kicks it.
He does kick it, you're right. He kicks it. It holds that door open for way too long.
So I will give.
Wait.
This is going to be very stupid. I will offer 2 Chan points if you can say another character that in a very awesome moment kicked a spear.
Another. Can you give us the show it's from?
I'm going with no.
No. Your hint is it is a show that I have absolutely seen.
Kicked a spear.
Well, Josh, we all know you've seen like 30% of the animes that exist. So
10% of the animes that exist. I can
Whatever.
say this is a Western show.
I'm going to go with Avatar The Last Airbender.
That is not what I was thinking of. Whether or not it's true, I'm not sure. But Noah, would you like to guess? It is not
See, when you
anime inspired nor anime. It is Western.
I'm going with Kim Possible.
Also a fine guess based on our track record, but no. The answer is Scooby-Doo. There is an extremely important moment in Scooby-Doo Mystery Incorporated where Scooby-Doo
You're right.
kicks a spear, and it is extremely important.
He is right. I can confirm this.
Okay.
Isn't it the heart of the something? It's some sort of heart spear.
Yeah, I don't want to spoil it in case Tim ever watches Scooby-Doo Mystery Incorporated.
It is fantastic, Tim. You should watch it.
I will, eventually.
Also important, after Jackie fails to get... So when Jackie runs towards the door, everyone else gets through the falling wall. He fails, he just runs into the door. Then we get him going through a bunch of arrows flying out of the wall traps, and we get our first bad day.
First, there was like 7.
The first
Bad
of
day,
many.
bad day, bad day, bad day.
I've been keeping track. I'm going to try to keep track of the number of times people say their catchphrases. So in that moment, he says only a single bad day. And then immediately after says 5 consecutive bad days. So we're at 6 for the bad day counter.
So are you counting each multiple instance of bad day? So if he says bad day, bad day, bad day, is that 1 or 4?
That's 4.
Okay.
But in this case, he said bad day once. And then a couple beats later said it in succession. Like one of the things that I think this show does really, really well, especially in just the first episode or two, it gets all the characters' catchphrases and personalities really down pat, just like an action movie.
Yeah, I did notice that, and immediately I was like, "Oh man!" It hits the nostalgia right in that brain, right in that neuro. Oh man, I'm like, "Oh, I remember this.
So
This is core
This is
memory.
it."
for me, when it cut to the treasure and the sound effect played, I'm like, "Aw, man, we're finally here."
The sound design is so great, especially later on when Uncle gets introduced, because the characters have little audio cues that play when they talk. And when they're switching, excuse me, when they're switching between characters, you will actually switch between those audio cues. It's very neat.
I
And
didn't
I
even notice that.
and I gotta throw a shout out. We're just complimenting this so much. The character designs. Jeff Matsuda. He's basically only done Jackie Chan Adventures and 2004's The Batman, but every show he's allowed to go full creative for the character designs. They're so unique, so cool, so distinct. Love it.
A lot of people hate Monkey Joker. I love the design for the Joker in the Batman.
Dreadlock Monkey Joker is. I can understand if it's not your favorite. You're like, no, I want more traditional, but you can't go, this is not cool.
Now I'm googling Monkey Joker.
You can search the Batman, although I don't know how Google is going to work with the word the. But anyway, Jackie is freaking out. He's got arrows coming out around him. It's a bad day. He finds a shield, picks it up, uses it to block the arrows, does some wall jumps, and then slides like down the shield like a sled in order to meet back with his group.
Even though he references it as snowboarding, which is incorrect.
Well, he says snowboarding works much better with snow. One of these classic Jackie Chan action movie one-liners for the end of the scenes. Like right before the trap gets set, he says, "I'm sure the booty is booby trapped, so don't touch anything."
The
So,
booty.
as we wrap up that final scene, based on what we've seen so far, who wins in a fight? Jackie Chan or Kid Goku?
Jackie Chan.
Jackie Chan.
Yeah.
Well, the classic
Okay,
meme
just check.
is Jackie Chan with a ladder and a baby, but I'm still going for Jackie Chan. He just has better
Yeah.
technique. Goku, where we are currently in the Pilaf saga, has no technique. He's all just Monkey Boy.
Okay. Jackie Chan or Mercenary Tao?
Mercenary Tao.
Ooh, Mercenary Tao.
Yeah, Mercenary Tao.
Yeah.
But Jackie Chan versus Ozaru Child Goku.
Jackie Chan.
Jackie Chan.
Tie. Jackie Chan would not be able to stop the Uzaru, but the Uzaru would never catch him.
Okay. I assume we're going with no talismans.
Well, of course, we're going with no talismans.
Okay. Just checking because like he beats other people. I think he's beat large enough kaiju adjacent creatures without talismans. I think Jackie Chan could beat Ozaru.
All right, now actually, this is a good segue into the opening sequence. The opening
It's so
sequence
good.
is so good, but it also ends with Jackie punching Toru out. So that's kind of like defeating a kaiju.
It's true.
He's a baby kaiju.
In the words of Toru, but I'm too small to be a sumo.
He does say that frequently. But yeah, so the opening, super good. One of those openings where it doesn't tell you everything, like the lyrics are, here is the show, but without any words at all, you understand the show.
It shows you all the characters. It gives you a good idea of who they are, where they stand. Talismans are involved. It also switches between live action Jackie and animated Jackie, which is unsettling, but there you go.
I thought it was very uncanny.
All right, so we start after the opening sequence at Uncle's Antique Shop.
Uncle is hilarious.
Uncle is great.
So before we even get to Uncle, actually, we see that Jackie has an entire room dedicated to a martial arts dojo on the top floor of Uncle's Antique Shop. And I just love the backgrounds. They're so simple, but they really get the point across.
Yeah, I mean, he's like training. I don't know even what, like, he's just an archaeologist. Like, what are you doing, dude?
Well, no. His job's an archaeologist. His hobby is martial arts.
Actually, it seems like his job is like history professor almost, because he clearly like works for the university.
Real Indiana Jones stuff.
Yeah, he's basically just Indiana Jones if he did martial arts.
But yeah, so we see
Yeah.
Jackie gets there. Our first uncle scene, the coffee scene. It's so good.
Come give Uncle a
Come,
hug.
give Uncle a hug.
Jackie backflips off of the stairs. Coffee is the only thing keeping Uncle's ancient heart beating. You want dead Uncle? No? Then make coffee.
So, a point for you guys. What is the specific name of the shop?
Uncle's Rare Finds.
Okay,
Yeah. Uncle's Rare Funds.
that is true.
All right, looks like I get one
Um,
Jackie point.
Josh gets one Jackie point.
He's got one
Um,
Jackie point.
I
So-
don't even know where to begin.
So after the coffee, monologue, we finally get our first three one more things.
One more thing.
So
It's so good.
we learn now that Jackie has a niece named Jade, who is going to be staying with him for 1 year.
Is it 1 year? I thought it was this summer.
No, 1
1
year, and this does come up later in season 1, I believe.
Okay.
So for one Jackie point, how is Jade actually related to Jackie?
It's Jackie's cousin's kid.
That is
I agree
correct.
with Tim.
I will give you 1 point for
Yeah.
that, and I'll give you a second point if you can name what Jackie's cousin's name is.
Janice.
No. No, do you want to try to get a point for that?
Ming, I don't know.
The answer was Shin.
Hmm.
Yep, so
Yeah, because they definitely did not say the name, so I was going for a J name.
they say Cousin Shin's girl from Hong Kong.
Missed that.
So now Uncle, I think, goes to do... Oh, he says something like, I'm going to go do some work, you catch up with Jade or something like that. Then we finally see the Enforcers.
They're so
You-
good.
At the moment,
They
they
are just
remain
some-
unnamed, but we have the 3 Enforcers.
How come one looks like Frankenstein's creature?
So, more specifically than that, while we were watching, my girlfriend just kept going to her phone and be like, it's this guy. And she points to Slow-Mo from Monster High. Everyone wants to take a second to look up Slow-Mo. I can't argue. It is just adult Slow-Mo from Monster High.
Can you post a picture of Slow-Mo in the chat? Like, I have no idea what this looks like. I am not a Monster High connoisseur.
Slow-Mo is being
Um,
posted to the chat.
It does look like an adult I don't know who Slow-Mo is, but I googled it. He looks just like he says.
That is
It's
really
an adult-
close.
Yeah.
So the Enforcers come in. One of, I guess that one looks like Slow-Mo. One of them looks like just an Asian guy in Gurren Lagann sunglasses. And the last one is an Irish man with a giant nose wearing a disco suit.
So I also have a note about character yet to be named's nose, as well as in a different scene. Man, Jackie's nose is huge.
Wait, hold on. The dude wearing the glasses, he's wearing these pit vipers.
Oh.
Google pit viper. He's wearing pit vipers.
So I'm under the
They're
impression
pretty
these
cool.
characters might be related to Jackie Chan movies, but the most I know about Jackie Chan movies is that I listened to a podcast that talks about them. So I don't know if these are specific references.
So yeah, the Enforcers, they show up into the place, and they're like, hey, our wealthy benefactor here would very much like to purchase that shield you found in Bavaria. And Jackie's quickly eyeing them up and realizing these are some bad dudes. He's like, I already gave it to the museum. And they're like, University. And they're like, well, you might want to reconsider that in the next 24 hours.
Or your family here is gonna get it as they pat Jade on the head.
Yep, I think
Specifically, the Irishman.
he does tend to be the leader of the enforcers when there isn't a third guy, or excuse me, a fourth guy.
Dude, I have to just contain myself not calling him by his name.
I
It's so
know.
good. His name is so good.
All right, Tim, if you know any of these three characters' names, you can tell us, and then we could say their names as well.
I don't know their names because I don't remember.
Zang.
The only I know is obviously Toro. Or,
Toru has
Toru.
yeah, Toru.
We'll get him soon.
We will.
All right, so
You guys keep recording. I'll be right back.
all right.
Okay, we don't need Tim anyway. Okay, carry on.
Tim can hear us on his headphones, but Tim in the future can decide if this is worth keeping. So, do you want to just continue working with the episode, or?
Yeah. So,
All right.
so at that point, they're knocking over some Ming vases, and Jackie immediately goes into Jackie mode. He's doing all sorts of acrobatics, making sure these vases are not hitting the ground. And now my favorite part in this episode, it happens now, and then a few times later, the shit-eating grin Jackie gives when he does what these successful, like, thwarting of bad people are so good.
It's not even just that. After they try to threaten him by knocking over the vases, and he does the acrobatics to save them, he does a backflip into a sitting position on a chair and gives the shit-eating grin.
It's
And they're like,
so
huh.
good. It is interesting seeing how early on they are just like, we are running away now. Later on, they don't get that choice.
See, in a lot of the fights in these first two episodes, they fight him, they lose, or start to lose, and then they look at each other and go, and run away.
To be fair, as random goons, this is probably what you should do. They're following goon protocol.
It's true. And I will give Slow-Mo credit. In one of the later fights, or two of the later fights actually, he is the one most situationally aware. He's learning more than any of them.
He's got good passive perception.
It's true. Well, it's more like he's just learning. Toru actually has amazing passive perception. Toru in episode 2 was extremely on top of those fights.
He really was.
So,
So
after the enforcers leave,
Yeah.
Uncle comes in and says, "Oh, did people come in? Yes. Did they buy anything? No. You're a terrible salesman." So Jackie then tells Uncle to hide the shield. His response is, "It's a giant shield. Where am I going to hide this thing?"
I had a thought. Give me a second. So as of now, Jackie feels almost like a cross between Spider-Man and Shaggy.
I had that exact same thought, that he was Spider-Man and Captain America.
Oh, wow.
He's
I was
very
thinking he
acrobatic.
was, okay, I was apparently the boring one, thinking that he was Indiana Jones and Jackie Chan.
Yes, you are the boring one.
So his response to this is to immediately follow the enforcers, which I thought was a little odd.
Yeah, and he's just like climbing walls, jumping over some roofs. I didn't find it too odd that he was following them because he's like, what are these guys up to? Why are they just threatened by family? Why do they want this shield so bad?
I guess that's fair. And we do have an amazing camera angle where we see an upward angle through the moonroof, or I guess sunroof, of their car, seeing Jackie running around on rooftops.
So, a very weird detail I saw in that scene. Jackie's socks.
Jackie's socks.
They were a very strange color. Again, it just felt out of place just with the color palette of the rest of the scene. They were teal. And it just was very noticeable, like not like a beige or a brown. Like these are very funky socks. It broke my immersion.
It broke your immersion?
Broke my immersion.
How awful.
Not when Jackie jumps into the car in order to avoid them, then does a split kick in the car to open both doors at once and have the doors smash into them.
He has such long legs!
He was also able to get them on either side while in a vehicle. That's insane.
So, a really weird attention to detail was during that fight scene between the enforcers and Jackie in the car, the car actually is beeping very quietly in the background because the doors are still open.
I did not
Sound
notice that.
design.
That's incredible.
I was
That's
just like,
incredible.
wow, okay.
Oh my god. And then that's when they take out like their laser electric swords.
Yeah,
take out-
they're
hold on.
taser sticks.
They take
Yeah,
out
taser
their
sticks.
electric swords after Jackie does a backflip over a really tall fence into a park and goes, yeah, because he doesn't think that they'll be able to scale the fence.
Oh, Jackie, he's just taunting them.
Like when he swooped right in there into the moon
Swooshed
hood of the
right in.
car. When he swooshed right in, I'm like, this is Shaggy. This is something Shaggy would do.
It's true. Shaggy does have
Ultra
a really
Instinct.
fast mile for sprint.
Ultra Instinct Shaggy.
It's true.
UI Shaggy could beat Jackie Chan. It'd be close, but he could do it. But yeah, so we have Jackie versus the Enforcers in the car and at the playground. Again, the Enforcers are, okay, we do not know who this guy is, but we really don't feel like dealing with him today. We're out.
Well, the thing is, when they take out the laser swords to destroy the fence and then go antagonize him, Jackie backflips over some cars and rips off their windshield wipers and fights laser swords with windshield wipers.
Hey, whoever built those windshield wipers needs this in a commercial. They're very strong, clearly.
Did you guys notice what sound effect plays when the lightning swords hit the windshield wipers?
No.
No.
Oh, it's the generic sword metal hitting metal sound.
They're very strong windshield wipers.
It would have been even better if it was the lightsaber sound. The lightsaber clash sound.
Would be neat. I still can't believe that Melee ended up getting that sound, or something equivalent to that sound. Alright, so Jackie has defeated the Enforcers. And then he gets knocked out by knockout gas.
Oh. Yes. And then immediately when I heard this guy's voice, I'm like, it's Mr. Krabs and Lex Luthor. It's the same guy.
It's the same guy?
Same
I
guy.
actually don't. Did you check?
I did.
Oh man, I
Pretty
didn't know
sure
we
it's
had
the same
Clancy
guy.
Brown. Okay.
Nice.
Yeah, it's Clancy Brown.
As Commander Black.
Commander Augustus Black.
I thought it was. Oh, I misheard. I thought it was Commander
Augustus.
Justice Black.
Nope, it's Augustus. Yep.
Huh. That makes much more sense. Like it's a little on the nose. He's Justice Black.
They take Jackie in the car. He's like, ah! Oh, it's you. And he hugs him. He's like, hey man, I haven't seen you in 6 years. And then he's like, oh, we have a job for you. And he's like, you'll never see me again. You'll see me again in another 6 years. And then he gets into a phone booth to call a cab, and then goes to the secret base. Goes super fast, then falls down like what feels like an elevator. And he's like, he gets out of the elevator and he's feeling, a little woozy. And he looks up and Augustus Black is just like, hey. And he's like, how'd you get here? He's like, oh, I took the stairs. And that's the gag.
Is the gag. But also, like, what? How do you get there that
Then he's
fast?
They need to lock up that telephone booth. Jackie seemingly didn't even do a special code. If anyone is going for a cab, they are falling into Section 13.
Well, as Jackie said, I can see this is some very special garbage. There's so many good, bad lines.
So yeah, we get into the secret location, and Commander Black explains this is Section 13. Its whole focus is stopping international crime. In particular, it's all connected to this group called the Dark Hand. And I'm just thinking to myself, man, does this organization's job change after today?
Yeah, and I was just, like, floored when he says that the Dark Hand has connections to nearly every criminal activity in existence.
Yup, it's a little insane, especially to Tim. I'm not sure you remember how much where characters end up towards the end of the series. It is insane to hear these words and then know what happens.
Oh, well, I guess I'm in for a little bit of a ride. I know what happens with Toru eventually, but yeah. That I recall. But that's the only thing I remember, really.
That's fair to say.
Interesting.
Yeah.
This will be interesting then. So we now cut to the Dark Hand, since we now know who they are. And we have Valmont, the leader of the Dark Hand. And he's introduced in classic villainous fashion where his minions have failed him. And he says, 3 of my enforcers, armed with high-tech weapons, were defeated by an archaeologist. And the response by the leader-ish guy, who we can't say his name yet, in the disco suit responds with, "Did we mention he had windshield wipers?" And of course, the only reasonable thing that Valmont can respond to this with is by saying, "Toru," who then gives them a big hug.
Yay!
Toru was about to crush 3 men. No problem.
Toru is a good enforcer. He does his job.
Toru is really, really fun. He's a really competent, scary enforcer.
His voice actor is also very familiar to me, but I can't remember who it is.
I didn't actually
Who
look
else
up
he's
for any
played?
characters but Jackie, to be honest.
No idea. But also, behind Valmont, we have Shendu.
So, just like Shenlong being a stone statue, and the Dragon Balls being a stone statue, and later we'll learn the talismans are stone statues, Shendu is a stone statue
Of a dragon.
of a dragon.
So, this was an interesting question. Seemingly, the Dark Hand had to have been big and powerful long enough to get an entire, Section 13 related to them. They're involved in all crime around the world. The other enforcers seemingly have never seen Shendu before today. I'm curious, how new of addition is Shendu?
That's a good question. I mean, the enforcers only met Toru just now. That's not to say that Toru wasn't already employed, but at the very least, these three guys haven't met that guy until he gave them that big hug.
Yeah, but it also feels like, given there was seemingly no trackability of any talismans prior to this first talisman, and only now Shendu, well, in the next episode, Shendu decides, let's give you a little, like a dragon radar, a talisman radar. I think Shendu is a very recent find, which is very interesting, where it goes with this entire organization, Valmont runs all this, and now he's beholden for everything for one stone dragon.
So at least at the moment, we don't actually know about the talismans, unless you thought about some spoilers from the opening sequence where Jade is flipping a talisman.
Of course.
Currently, as we know, they want that Bavarian shield for some reason.
Right. They haven't talked about. They were just like, oh, they need the shield. There's no talisman talk.
That's true. That's true.
So, also, Toru's voice actor is the English voice actor for Madara Uchiha.
Huh.
Oh.
That's
Doesn't
why
mean
it
anything to
sounds
me,
familiar.
but
Nope.
sounds good.
That's why it was familiar.
I definitely did not watch the dub of Naruto, and I definitely didn't watch Shippuden at all. I just read the manga.
I didn't watch the dub either, but I saw like 1 or 2 episodes of it. Anyway,
Jade has also successfully gotten into Section 13 and is now trying to rescue Jackie on a stolen moped.
this is exactly what I said. And immediately I'm like, how did she get in here? And she goes, the stairs. And of course, that makes sense.
Jade, no, these are my friends. Your friends knocked you out and took you to a secret underground base? Yes.
Yes. Also, how did this child get in here?
How did Jackie get in? It's very easy.
It was very special garbage. It was keeping them out.
What do you mean? No, she just walked down the stairs.
We also get an actually good piece of wisdom from Jackie. Courage without wisdom is foolishness.
Jackie does like multiple inspirational quotes. They're all great.
I mean, in Jackie's defense, Jade is really annoying in the first season.
Yes.
Is she? Okay.
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
She becomes more competent to justify sticking around, but, yeah, she's really, really annoying.
Okie dokie. I guess I'll find out more.
Jackie then gets a phone call from Uncle, who gives us one more things 4 and 5. And we learn that there's an inscription on the shield that is very powerful magic. But we also learn the shield isn't important.
Shield, not important? What do you mean the shield's not important? Everyone today has been asking about the shield!
Shield not important!
So it was at this point where I'm like, does Uncle have a first name? I think the answer is no.
I don't
know.
He probably does, but maybe they just don't. They just don't say it.
I don't know.
Because I'm also thinking, he named it Uncle's Rare Finds. how long has Uncle been an uncle? I guess however long, at least at the age of Jackie. But when did he decide that is my entire persona? I am Uncle.
Well, Uncle's backstory does change at least twice over the course of the show, so we got to be careful about that.
Hmm.
Ooh, I hope if there is eventually a time travel episode. I don't remember if they see young Uncle. I hope he just be like, nah, everyone just calls me Uncle.
I think some sequence like that does happen, but that's probably not until at least season 2, maybe 3.
Probably two. Two is where all the nonsense happens.
But anyway, while this phone call is happening, Toru kidnaps Uncle and threatens him over the phone. Jackie basically explains nothing and just leaves to go save Uncle and do a prisoner exchange for the shield.
Hey, hey, Augustus, watch after my niece as a friend, as an old friend. Then he just leaves, and then Jade just like dips.
So one other funny line on the phone when he was first talking to Uncle, Uncle goes, "Where have you been?" Jackie just goes, "Can't say." Uncle doesn't question it at all. He's just like, "Okay, I'll figure it out."
Is Jade there? Yes.
I knew you guys would hit it off.
So
Seemingly, like, Uncle doesn't know anything about Jade either, right?
He was asked to do a favor.
He knows it's Shin's kid.
Yes. Okay. So, Uncle's been kidnapped by Toru. Gotta have a prisoner exchange. Jackie's on his way to the location. What do you know? Jade has snuck around again and is refusing to leave. And Jackie threatens, "Go back home, or I'm going to send you back to Hong Kong." Oh wait, no, I missed a scene. Cut that. I missed the whole scene between there.
That's okay.
There wasn't really much between those that really matters, to be honest.
Well, no. They had to find the shield.
Oh yeah, it's just under a pile of stuff.
Yeah.
Very special garbage. No.
People would be very upset if you said something and also didn't buy something.
But no. So this is what's interesting. We find out also Jade can speak English. And Jackie threatens to send her back to Hong Kong. Previously, she said, "America is so cool." So I'm very curious, was all of this a ploy by Jade to get sent to America to begin with? Because Jackie's threat is, "I'll send you back to Hong Kong." But for everything he knows, Jade was supposed to... The punishment is being stuck in America.
Think so. Based on how Jade acts in America, she's also like doing all of the things that she got sent away from Hong Kong for.
That's true.
Like she isn't doing well in school. She is having lots of outbursts. Like in episode 2, when she's in the Chinese restaurant, she's just the worst person imaginable.
Yeah.
Oh my god, that scene.
We'll get there. So prisoner exchange is on the top of a giant like skyscraper for some reason.
Yep.
Yeah.
What's it? Where are we? Okay, yeah. So prisoner exchange, and Toru's like, "Yo, give me the shield," and Jackie's like, "All right, here, catch." Throws it, comes back like a boomerang. Toru, as large as he is, can't catch the shield. And did it go back to Jackie or did Jade grab it?
No,
Well,
No,
Jade
that
grabs
was a
Uncle.
distraction.
Yeah.
Yes, that was a distraction. And Jade grabs Uncle, and Jackie grabs the shield, and then that's when the ninjas show up.
Well,
The
before
yet to
that,
be named ninjas.
we have the first example of Toru speaking Japanese. Toru is Japanese after all. He says, "Say sayonara to your uncle," and then is attempting to kill Uncle with a giant fist. He was just gonna punch him.
When the only tool you have is a hammer, you use a hammer. Ancient Chinese
Wait.
proverb.
I have it noted here that Uncle says his famous line, "Aya."
Yeah, so Haya is actually one of the lines I'm not keeping track of.
Okay.
Well, are we gonna keep track of "You go Gui Gui Find Me Sao"?
Yeah, I guess I will unfortunately have to keep track of that.
Yay!
Unfortunate. So far, I think we're keeping track of Bad Day, One More Thing. Were there any others? I think
Does
it's just
Jade have a catchphrase? None are really coming to mind.
Stairs.
What?
She says stairs a lot. I'm kidding. I'm making a joke here.
I might keep track of "This belongs in a museum," but he hasn't said that yet.
So this was interesting. During the ninja fight with the yet to be named ninjas.
They get named
Uh,
in a scene earlier when Shendu
oh,
says,
okay, okay.
"Perhaps I can assist you with the Shadow Khan."
So now this gets very interesting. The Shadowcon really feel like they should be immaterial, but they are very, very material.
I think the Shadow Khan might explode into shadow, but not in this episode.
So we have between the episodes we've seen, they need to climb up ropes to move places, but they also can seemingly fly, hover really easily.
They
They
glide.
rather than like I was imagining they would materialize throwing stars to throw like little like shadow discs. No, these are physical ones they're pulling out of their pocket. They are landing in like it's constantly material and immaterial, and I want them to be immaterial, but they're not.
So the important thing about the Shadow Khan is that they're like the Putty Patrol. They're not very smart, and they're not being utilized by people that are trying to maximize the ability to summon Shadow Khan. That'll come in season 4.
They kind of remind me of Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, the Foot,
Oh yeah, the Foot Clan.
the Foot Clan.
Yes.
Yeah, yeah.
Well, actually, I forget if it's in season 1 or 2. We might actually see someone else using the Shadowcon somewhat competently.
I think that's season 2.
I think it's season 2, but we'll see.
All right. I also really like the sequence that while Jackie is fighting the Shadow Khan and Jade and Uncle are desperately trying to go down all the stairs and escape, Toru is just like lackadaisically ambling around, like just taking the elevator, just having a grand old time.
I can't
Yep.
believe that elevator fit Toru.
Toru fits in so many elevators in the first 2 episodes.
He was ready. Those elevators were ready for him.
He made sure to pick a location that would accommodate him. Quite the strategist.
I freaked out when I thought you were about to say Piccolo.
No.
I did too. I did too.
Well, actually, Toru does almost pull a what is it? Yeah, he does almost pull a Piccolo in episode 2.
With his cool stance?
No, with his
Just
cool
hanging out?
sword.
Ah, yes. Yes.
Oh.
For the
Wait, no, I think I'm lost.
Tim, for a point, for a Jackie Chan point, what Dragon Ball reference did I just make?
Wait, Piccolo with a sword?
See?
All right.
He reacted as if he knew.
Tim, what reference do you think I just made?
Piccolo doesn't use a sword. I got really confused. I just kind of agreed.
Yeah, that's what I
All
thought.
right, I guess we'll come to this in episode 2 and explain this joke. Listeners, good luck.
If we remember to talk about
All
it.
right, so Jackie is on the roof with the Shadow Khan, and he figures out how to stop the Shadow Khan. He does something, in my opinion, is very stupid.
He
Did
gives them
just
what they
run away?
want.
Sorta. He throws the shield down to Jade and Uncle, who are on the bottom of the skyscraper, and I expected this would just in real life kill them. It's a giant metal shield being thrown down an entire, like, 40-story building. And in the animator's defense, it does bowl them over. But they're completely fine afterwards. No broken ribs or anything.
I did indeed note the shield flying down and hitting Jade would have obliterated her.
It's
Don't
okay.
worry, Uncle
Toru
broke
is
her
there.
fall.
Yep. Uncle helped.
But yeah, so Toru leisurely takes the elevator, goes down, and goes, "Give me the shield." And Jackie's like, "Okay, yeah, give him the shield. I don't think we can get out of this one." They give him the shield, and Shadowcon back off. And at that point, Commander Black shows up, and he goes, "Damn, we lost the shield. This is such a shame." And Uncle is like, "The shield's not important." Jackie's just like, what do you mean? And that's when it's revealed that Uncle deciphered the text on the shield. An incantation of powerful magic.
Yep, he told us about the talismans, and he's like, "Yep." Oh no, Jade actually goes, "Actually, I have the talisman here," and they're like, "Oh, she's getting," Jade's like, "Oh, yeah, I'm competent. I know what I'm doing." And then Uncle talks about all the talismans. He says there's 12 in total. They're all based off the zodiac signs and everything.
Each one has a
of the
different
year.
powerful magic.
Yep. We still don't know what they do or what their powers are yet. And they have the Rooster one. And then the episode kind of just abruptly ends.
You
Wait,
guys-
wait,
You
wait,
see
wait.
real-
Did you guys catch what language ish the inscription was in.
No.
No, it looked like scribble to me.
In the first couple of iterations, when we see it in the episode, it's just scribble. In the final shot of the shield, it looks like Nordic runes for some reason.
And that does make a little bit of sense because Uncle Desai was scattered to the four corners of the earth. It's very possible it could end up in a non traditional Chinese place, and they're like, we discovered the magic too. Let's write it so one of our guys can read this.
That's true. It just is interesting that the shield has Nordic runes on it, but it was found in Bavaria.
Hey man, things move around sometimes. Maybe it was stolen from the Nords.
Oh,
Put it in
okay,
Bavaria.
okay, British museum owner Tim.
That belongs in a museum. The British Museum.
Many such cases. But no, so it does just kind of end. But of course, Tim, we get our first of many live-action talks of Jackie!
Yeah, he gets asked a question. He's like, "Hey, man, I wanted to make a cartoon. He wants his kids and his grandkids to remember him, and he's always wanted to be in a cartoon." And he was talking about how like you can't do certain things in the real world, and you could do them in the cartoon world. So that was his main reason for wanting to make his own cartoon.
And hearing that was very funny because in current year, Jackie Chan very much seemingly does not like his children very much.
Yeah, Jackie Chan is completely estranged from his children. I think his son is anti-China, and his daughter has some other thing going on I'm not really sure of.
Oof.
Yeah.
But now, this threw me for a loop. Did any of you then go to the credits?
No.
No.
Okay. I'm going to ask you all to go to the credits and just listen. A song plays that I have no recollection of. I was determined that when the credits of Jackie Chan Adventures plays, it's basically just the opening again, but, shortened for whatever the credits are.
No, it is a weird song about Jackie Chan.
I had no
Find
recollection of that and was
talismans.
taken aback. I was like, what is happening? I'm like, there's no way this lasts past season 1. Not a shot.
It honestly does feel like the opening song for a standard Saturday morning cartoon and the ending instrumental music got swapped.
Yes.
But it is really just like a standard like Saturday morning cartoon band singing Jackie Chan, find the talismans.
I just skipped the credits entirely, and I just went on to the next episode.
You are probably right to have done this, but I did not. I was just, what am I listening to? This can't be real.
We will have Tim and I guess also me listen to the full Jackie Chan song at the next time that we do this.
Yes.
Yep.
But there was one other weird thing related to the Jackie Chan Adventures overall lore. There technically is semi-related sequel series.
They are not related at all, except that they're called Jackie Chan Adventures, as far as I'm aware.
Yes, that is all of it.
Like, when I lived in China for a year, I told my students that I liked Jackie Chan Adventures, and they looked at me like I was an idiot, because Jackie Chan Adventures in China is for, like, babies, and Jackie Chan Adventures in America is not.
Oh no! Like, what is he doing?
They were very confused, but also not a lot of them spoke English very well, so they probably didn't quite understand.
Huh. Unrelated. It looks like Jackie Chan actually, I don't think, has any grandchildren.
Oh,
Possibly.
That's even more upsetting.
That is. Poor
Wait.
Jackie Chan.
Is this... We can cut this. Jackie Chan does not have seemingly any grandchildren. Wow. Man, Jack, 25 year ago Jackie really, really got it rough.
He might have
25 years ago, Jackie is very sad.
He might have illegitimate children. That was a rumor going around for a while, but I guess there's no official grandkids that we know about.
Interesting.
Dude, Jackie
But yeah.
Chan is younger than I thought.
How old did you think he was?
I thought he was in his 80s, but he's 71.
Oh, wow. Yeah, I also thought he was in his 80s.
It's also just insane that someone of that lifetime, like you would imagine he'd be like maybe his 80s, his 90s, he's only 71. And even back when this show came out, 25, 27, roughly 30 years ago, he was still such a household cultural juggernaut in such a small amount of time. It's insane.
Yeah, I mean, Jackie Chan has been big since the 50s.
He was born in 54!
I'm not joking though. Apparently,
I know he was part of that traveling Chinese acrobat children's act.
no. Before that, Jackie Chan was famous as a newborn for being the biggest baby of his village on known record.
So what I'm
That's
hearing
crazy.
is when we get the live action The Boss Baby, Jackie Chan's playing the boss.
Yes, we're gonna go back in time and get Jackie Chan as a baby to play the Boss Baby
There's
IRL.
one thing I never want. It's a live action Boss Baby.
I'm okay if it's starring Jackie Chan. He'll do well in China.
We can have my child be the live action Boss Baby.
It's true. Okay. So, how are we feeling about episode 1?
Amazing, super entertaining.
It's so good.
It's so good. The show is so good.
I'm very curious of these 4K upscales. I really want it because it's in that DigiPaint era where they did not prep for any sort of HD, no 4K, no nothing. So it's stuck in what it is. So I'm very curious how good this AI is.
It's probably going to be terrible. Sorry to tell you.
Yeah, I haven't taken a look. We'll find out later. But do we have any comments from your girlfriends, Noah, for the first episode, or should we move on to episode 2?
No notable comments. For reference for the audience at home, somehow, one of this guy's later works is called, wait, shit, now I'm blanking.
The one with the T.
No, it's not the one of the it's the one of the T. Wait.
Oh,
Let me do
Noah.
this line. Give me a sec.
He's supposed to be prepped.
Sorry, future
I
Tim.
was, but I forgot. Sorry, future Tim.
One day when these get edited.
Okay.
Bert was asking me. She's like, "So when are they coming out?" I'm like, 2027.
Tim, we have
So-
to release before the baby gets born.
You don't know that.
That's actually what Bert said. She was like, "We're gonna have our child before you get an episode of the podcast out."
You got to make the first piece of content the baby listens to is the podcast.
Definitely not. I have no.
You're not going to
So-
have your kids when they're of the correct age to watch Dragon Ball.
Josh,
yeah,
that's as early as
100%.
possible. Have you seen the
That's-
entire country of Mexico?
Oh, man.
But yeah, so my girlfriend was watching these because one of her favorite shows ever is Leverage. And somehow, the main creator of Leverage, his first show was Jackie Chan Adventures. Completely unrelated. Leverage is a live-action, stopping criminals by doing other criminal acts of, espionage. Okay, if I'm saying it sounds a little bit similar. But they're the bad guys. Jackie Chan's the good guy. She had a good time. She thought it was perfectly fine. She doesn't see why it's crazy yet, but she's gonna see.
Oh, man. If she hasn't seen it being crazy episode 1, I don't know. That's like peak action movie.
We'll see.
But all right, now we get to the second half of what probably amounts to a pilot type of thing. I'm not sure if these episodes aired at the same
No.
weekend.
I did check this because I was also convinced, it's a good thing we're watching 2 episodes at a time because this very much feels like a 2-parter. No, they aired a week apart. Yeah.
Oh, wow, that's crazy. I'm actually very surprised by that.
I was also curious, no, this had to have been a 2-parter. Nope.
All right.
Yeah, 2 separate episodes.
So episode 1 was The Dark Hand. Episode 2 is called The Power Within. And it begins with Shen Du. Well, it begins with a recap, but then it begins with Shen Du just yelling at Valmont, giving him a real hard time. And we have a great line between the still unnamed enforcers, where Slow-Mo goes, "Why's the boss taking guff from a statue?" And Disco Man goes, "'Cause it talks." So I mean, yeah, it's doing that because it talks. He's right.
Yeah, he's got to listen to the statue or else.
Well,
I guess
there's
there's
no
also-
or else yet. We do find out why he's doing this. It has promised him unspoiled riches.
So I guess this is also interesting. Valmont is the head of this organization. These enforcers either have to be the best enforcers, period, or at the very least, the local best ones for the San Francisco area. So I'm very curious what the quality actually is of the Dark Hand organization, if these are our top men.
I mean,
Is Velmont using some peel-off logic and going to the reduced
The
price
Craigslist?
store, the Craigslist?
Okay, I do
Hey,
really
I need some
like
enforcers.
in Kim Possible Jack Hench, where his entire gimmick is to sell henchmen accessories to villains.
Oh, I thought you were going with Larry Frugal, the very frugal villain.
No, his name is Frugal Lucre in his villain name.
My bad, Frugal Lucre.
So I didn't actually know this. Do you know why he's called Frugal Lucre?
Well, I assume his first name's Lucre.
I will give 3 Jackie Chan points if you can answer this Kim Possible vocabulary question. Why is this villain called Frugal Lucre?
I have no idea. I skip. I
Oh,
pass.
okay. Well, he does try to do villainy on the cheap,
That explains.
and that is the definition of frugal.
Yes, but do you know the definition of lucre? I only learned this recently.
No.
So, lucre is a vocabulary word that means what amounts to ill-gotten gains. I had to listen to it many times because I was arguing with communists.
That's something you always do.
I frequently
true.
argue with communists online, it's true.
It is. But yeah, so the Dark Hand getting real yelled at by Shendu, and then we cut away to the Chan clan at the Chinese restaurant. At the House of, I was like, that is such a Chinese restaurant. They understand.
And then Jade is immediately complaining about having Chinese food, and she wants Tex-Mex.
Fair.
I was wondering, why are they actually in a Chinese restaurant? And Jackie Chan delivers. The reason for why they're there is great environmental storytelling.
Wait, why were they there? I don't even remember.
I don't remember his words of wisdom.
Because Uncle needs to explain the 12 talismans. In the previous episode, he said there's 11 more, but that's mostly what we got. In this episode, he actually says there's see, this one is the rooster. That means there's 11 more based on the other animals of the Chinese zodiac. And he holds up a American Chinese food placemat with the 12 animals on it.
I have it in my notes. I'm like, they understand the Chinese restaurant so well. This is perfect.
Well, they almost understand the Chinese restaurant well. I will not forgive Jade for saying, "Oh boy, dessert," and looking at fortune cookies. No human
Oh my
has ever
god,
done
that was awful. Yeah, especially not Jade, who grows up in China, alleged. You know.
At that point, Hong
Well,
Kong
there
is-
is no.
Fortune
There are
cookies
no
over there.
No, there
Yeah,
are no
they're not
fortune
there.
cookies in China.
Yeah.
They're an American-made invention.
I think they're specifically a San Francisco invention.
Yes.
Also, at
That or Brooklyn. I forget which.
So at the point of time when this came out, which I think was 2000, was Hong Kong still roughly in control by
No.
Britain? Or when did China
1999, they gave it up.
1999. Okay. Well, okay,
This
that
was
explains
right
why
on the
Jackie Chan-
precipice.
This explains why Jackie Chan allowed her to be from Hong Kong and not the mainland.
Yes. So this was also Jade is being a menace in this restaurant. She's like, Uncle Jackie, when are you teaching me all these cool moves? And she's just being a nuisance. And she probably gave Uncle and the waiter 3rd-degree burns of that soup.
Hopefully that soup is cold.
I don't know if China is known for its cold soups.
I've ordered cold noodle at a Chinese restaurant before, but it usually has things like peanut sauce. Or a very light sauce.
Well, that poor waiter has to deal with Jade trying to kick stuff in the middle of a friggin' restaurant.
That
and
poor
everyone's just kind of
Jackie!
looking over.
That poor Jackie has to deal with Jade doing all this shit in a restaurant.
She almost sets the restaurant on fire and also successfully gets the rooster talisman in a bowl of soup.
Which just so happens to come back to their table.
You can't believe through all this, of all the unlikely events, Jade somehow manages to swallow the rooster talisman. It's the size of a small fist.
Didn't Jackie says something along the lines of golf ball?
It's bigger than a golf ball.
He said golf ball. In this episode, he references it. He goes, "How did you swallow a golf ball?"
So, also during this, I think we're forgetting, the enforcers do show up being, "Hey, Chan, we want the talisman," and a whole fight breaks out. But before Jade swallows the talisman, and the enforcers make fun of the fortune cookie. Uncle does not take this
No,
well.
no, no.
Also,
I think Jackie makes fun of the fortune cookie. I have it written down. It's danger looms in your future. Uncle says we must be very careful. And I think then Jackie says you're listening to a cookie, and then the enforcers show up, and Uncle says
And then
never mock the cookie.
Never mock the cookie. Yes.
I do also have my note, never mock the cookie,
I have that
exclamation
as
point.
noted, yes.
And I
Also,
hope you guys noticed how this fight started.
How did it start?
Finn pulls out a gun.
Yes, the gun!
Yes,
The gun!
yes! I was like, wait, there's a gun in this animated show? How
But
did they
that's
not
what's also
edit this
crazy.
out?
They clearly wouldn't allow swords. They made us use the taser stick, but we can have gun?
Jackie immediately kicks it out of his hand into the fish, like the fish bowl. But
Yeah.
I can't believe that gun happened at all.
Yeah, I was very surprised. The second I saw that gun, I was like, no, this isn't a thing.
Like this aired
because
on
I'm just
Kids
thinking about like
WB.
Yu-Gi-Oh!
This aired on
They-
WB where they had to censor out the guns in Yu-Gi-Oh, like you said, and the
yep.
entire episode of Pokemon with the shotgun where they go to the Safari Zone.
And all of One Piece. And what's even more insane is,
Well, One Piece
This was
Fox
made-
Box, wasn't it?
no, it was still 4Kids.
Well, no, I mean which channel it aired on. Fox Box versus Kids WB.
Kids WB.
What,
So
One
they
Piece
were on the
was Kids
same
WB?
programming block. And what gets even weirder is, Jackie Chan Adventures is made in-house. They had full control to go, do not include the gun. It was allowed.
Hey man, this was before like.
This is
Maybe that's
post-Columbine, Tim. This is post-Columbine.
Oh,
Yeah.
you're right. Yeah. Okay.
Also,
That's surprising.
the font on the fortune cookie is ridiculous.
Oh, it was so bad.
Oh, I want to give so much credit though during the restaurant fight to Slow-Mo, because during the beginning of the fight, Jackie messes with his tie, like ties it to the guy with the glasses fist, so that when he tries to punch, he fails and like drags him around. And after the first round of fighting, Slow-Mo is about to go menace Jackie, stops, rips off his tie because he's learned, and then goes to fight.
So good.
Dude, slow. The show is
So-
so good.
This was also a weird detail just in the scene overall. Did anyone else notice Uncle's shoulder vests are constantly torn up even before the fight?
Yes, they are extremely ragged.
Nope, didn't notice.
Okay. So, the enforcers, Jade has, unbeknownst to anyone, swallowed the golf ball-sized talisman.
So listeners at home, don't try this at home, but if you want to see how this worked, make stone soup and swallow the stone.
So, this... No, okay, I'll wait for this for later.
All right, so if anybody wants to have our very long episode get longer, I will give
Yes.
1 point to whoever can tell me the entire story of Stone Soup, the children's story.
No, let's skip that.
Pass.
Journey to the Z is not at fault for you swallowing stone soup. Thank you.
I told them not to do it.
Just listen. You're gonna be a lawyer. I had to get the legal disclaimer out there. Okay.
That's fair.
Oh, no, let's just get Team 4-Star to do the classic opening 20 seconds so they do the whole disclaimer.
Yeah, the classic intro. This was a very best parody. Blah blah blah.
So the enforcers failed to retrieve the talisman, as to their knowledge, there was no talisman there to steal. They call on their video phone to Valmont, who is like, we don't got the talisman. And Shendu is like, they're idiots. Here, give them the dragon radar. And we get the dragon radar!
Well, his
A
exact
literal
words
dragon
for giving them
radar.
the dragon radar is, perhaps the blind can be made to see with the eyes of a dragon. And then it like leaks out of him like molten metal.
So this makes me think, does Shendu, like, his normal eyes, he literally just can always, like, he has a constant dragon radar up, being like, yup, 312 miles away. There it is.
I assumed that was just fanciful talk because the dragon radar has 4 dragons on it. I think Shendu can only see through his normal stone eyes that glow when he talks.
Yes.
Oh, also, we finally get, for some reason, the license plate of the Enforcer's car.
Yeah, I was trying to see if there was a code in there. Nothing was really coming up.
If you
To me.
search it on Google, it gives you 2 hits. One is to a Facebook page that has illegally uploaded all of Jackie Chan adventures, and the other
Nice.
the other is Jackie Chan's Instagram.
Oh,
That's amazing.
Nice. Is that like his tag or something? Like, why is it on
I
there?
don't have an Instagram, so I wouldn't have been able to find out if I clicked on it.
Oh,
What's
my
the
God.
what's the tag? Do you remember what the tag-
J3CX582.
Googling it yep. JCX 582. The only thing that came up for me is tag your favorite Mantra Cal Jackie Chan Adventures on Facebook, and then
3-inch no hub cast iron
yes,
chrome-plated
yep,
forge right?
yep.
Okay,
Hey, it
I
doesn't
don't
have any
know
reviews.
what changed, but I was able to get Jackie Chan's Instagram earlier through this.
I put that plus Instagram, and then some 19-year-old showed up, so I'm gonna close this.
Ruh-roh.
Okay. So then we have a Shadowcon chase, which leads to Jade going full Sonic the Hedgehog.
Yep.
Yep, they're chasing her because they have the dragon radar, and she grabs a skateboard out of the trash, and she's like, "Please have four wheels," which is a great comment, by the way, because that's what you would expect. A skateboard in the trash is not going to have four wheels,
Yeah.
and it works perfectly.
She goes,
So what's insane is Jade's feat of strength in this scene. She manages to uphill outpace the Shadowcon.
she has a stronger feat of strength later on to outpace the Shadowcon. It's insane what Jade does in this episode.
Yes, I do also have that noted. It is Jade is warranting being on Team Chan.
But also, this was really full-on Sonic the Hedgehog. She is going through the streets of San Francisco on a board, and at one point, a large truck is behind her.
And then Jackie Chan is following closely behind on his shopping cart that he took.
He'll bring it back.
So, and this...
I don't doubt it.
Go on.
The truck driver gave me, he looked way too detailed. I'm like, is he gonna come back and do something? No, he just has a like JRPG NPC style, oh, this is a guy we can talk to later kind of look. He is not.
Also, I was
Hey,
freaking out
he had the fuzzy dice.
when I saw this guy's driving, because Jade ends her adventure on the skateboard by grinding off of a pipe off of a bridge. Already crazy. Somehow the truck is right behind her, and he's just going along, like, I guess only a part of the bridge is out. And
He
then
likes-
his response to looking in his side view mirror and seeing a kung fu fight on the roof of his truck is to immediately crash the truck. Like, I don't know about that.
I was gonna note that I'm like, why is this truck driver driving on on a closed bridge? But then I realized it only said work ahead, and I was like, that'd have been interesting. Why is this guy driving on a closed bridge? But that didn't happen.
So Jade goes full cartoon. She ends up off the bridge, floats, notices she's off the bridge, and runs back real quick.
Why didn't she bring out the sign from her pocket that said, "I didn't study gravity in high school" or something?
She wasn't prepared. She didn't know she was going to cartoon class.
It's the sign that says help, and then you fall.
Then you fall. Yeah.
But yeah, so Jackie catches up. He has a quick fight with the Shadowcon. So they're fighting across on the San Francisco Bridge, and Jade tries to help by lowering down some construction cable as a rope. The Shadowcon also grab onto the rope. So I'm like, do you guys need to float, fly, glide? You can got your material and immaterial. Pick.
Well, the first thing I
Yep,
thought
so-
that happens was that Jackie is also extremely strong. He's hanging from his fingers with like 5 or 6 Shadowcon hanging from his waist. And
He says, "No cutting line."
yeah, like the one at the bottom starts scaling the wall of Shadowcon and Jackie. All of the other ones end up falling and gliding away, so I guess they're just gone now.
Yep, I have them noted as, "Are they bats?" Question mark. 'Cause
And
they
then
collided like bats.
Jade's next insane feat of strength. She pushes off the entire construction cable spool off the bridge.
It's gotta weigh hundreds of pounds at least.
hundreds, if not thousands, if it's metal.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Crazy. Now, who would win in a fight? Goku or Jade? Kid Goku or Jade?
Kid
Kid
Goku.
Goku.
Who'd win in a fight, Jade or Ron?
Okay.
No, not the guy named Ron that we know. This is the Dragon Ball character.
Who the hell's named Ron?
Who's Ron?
Neither spelled R-A-N. You don't know Ron, the classic.
The dinosaur?
Tenkaichi Budokai.
Oh wait, Ron. I did say this literally like last week. Yeah, Ron, the sexy technique user in the first World Martial Arts tournament.
Yeah.
Oh, I don't remember. But Jade.
Probably Jade.
Probably Jade.
Yeah, probably Jade.
But yeah, so then they successfully defeat the Shadow Khan, but then Toru shows up and Vulcan pinches to Jackie. He is just out, and it is visceral.
Yeah, that was really uncomfortable to see.
Toru then takes them to everyone's favorite hideout, the docks.
The warehouse
Gotta
on
be
the
the
docks.
docks.
Always.
And it's at this moment that they're looking for the talisman, and Toru's like, "It's not on her," and Valmont's like, "Well, she didn't eat it," and Shendu's like, "You sure about that?"
I think she ate it.
No, Chendu's exact line was, "Man is much wiser when he looks within." And then Toru just goes, "I understand."
Toru is about to dissect Jade for a talisman. This show is dark.
He knows his job.
So now I will ask the question once more for 2 Jackie points. When I say that Toru is going to go full Piccolo, what do I mean?
Go full Piccolo.
Well, maybe it's more accurate to say that Jade is
I
going to
have
go
it.
full
I
Piccolo.
think I've got it. Wait. Jade goes full Goku or Piccolo?
Yeah, I guess Toru goes full Goku.
Okay, wait. I have my answer.
I know
my
it.
answer.
I know the answer.
Tim gets
I know the
Okay.
answer. It's Piccolo charging the special beam cannon and going through Goku and Raditz.
Disagree. I say Jade's going for the Hell Grenade.
All right, Tim was closer, but also not what I was thinking. I was thinking of a different, very similar thing. I was thinking of Dragon Ball, because this is somehow a Dragon Ball podcast that mostly talks about Kim Possible and Danny Phantom.
Woo!
I was thinking about when Goku used his special technique of the foot Kamehameha to go through King Piccolo.
That does
These
not
don't-
happen in Dragon Ball.
These don't seem that related.
Well, you gotta go
Also,
through Jade to get
that
the
does happen
talisman.
in Dragon Ball.
That does happen in Dragon Ball.
He foot Kamehameha waves?
Yeah, when
I
King
know that
Piccolo...
happens in the. I know that happens against Piccolo, but not King Piccolo.
King Piccolo breaks Goku's arms, and then he has to do the rocket launcher feat Kamehameha to go through King Piccolo, then shoots out the egg for Piccolo Jr. Of course.
Oh, well. Spoiler alert. I'm kidding.
Wait. So I'm so confused. How does this relate to Piccolo? This doesn't seem very Piccolo.
Well, Toru has to smash through Jade's stomach to win, and by winning, I mean getting the talisman.
I'm giving myself a point. One.
Yeah, I'll
Only
give Tim a
one.
point.
Very
That was
well.
closer than probably even what I was thinking.
So, wait, what was Tim's answer again?
Special beam cannon.
Special beam cannon
Fair enough.
through Raditz and Goku.
Yeah, that works.
So, this does pose an interesting question. What's worse, eating 1 ancient artifact or 2 rare earth metal magnets?
2 rare earth metal magnets.
Probably
Final answer.
2 rare earth metal magnets.
That was
yeah.
my answer too. But it's good to check.
Considering one may have no side effects and gives you powers. The other one just breaks your insides.
At first, I thought you were talking about rare earth metal magnets, and I'll agree. Eating 1 doesn't give you side effects. Eating 2 definitely does.
Yep.
For the folks at home, do not do this. It is extremely dangerous.
He's right. Do not eat any rare ancient artifacts.
Journey to the Z, a Dragon Ball podcast, does not willfully or wantonly let you eat magnets. Don't do it.
Yummy magnets.
So, should we have a counter for how many times people eat rare artifacts? Because I know it's going to happen at least one more time.
Yeah, I'll throw it on there.
If we know the counter is only 2, it doesn't.
Well, we don't. It's at least 2.
Okay.
So,
But yes.
go on.
Okay, so Jade is about to get cut open for a talisman. But then she's like, "Oh wait, I can make things fly." And Jackie's like, "What are you talking about?" And then she does make a bunch of boxes levitate around her, and Jackie's like, "Huh, Uncle was right."
So I love when Jade is trying to harness the power of the talisman in her stomach, and Toru is like watching this and doesn't know what's going on. He just says, "Why do you growl?"
Oh my god, I have that noted. Why do you growl? Toro 2026, even though it was recorded back in probably 1999.
Why do you growl?
Why do
He's so like confused by it too.
And then the next thing I have is.
Well,
go ahead.
so this is a question more of for future proofing, well, not future proofing, more of just consistency question. Going forward, does the Rooster Talisman ever make like its non-user fly? I feel like going forward, it's always just maybe it's a lack of creativity or a change in power set. It's always I, the holder, get to fly. I don't remember them ever making other
The
people
talismans
fly
are
or other
pretty
things.
inconsistent, especially the Ox talisman.
Super strength.
Yeah, I
Super
prefer
strength.
when it's merely super strength and not that other thing it does sometimes.
I don't remember what the other thing. I don't remember either.
I don't
you
remember
want to
what
guess
the
for a
other
point
thing-
for
I
this
don't
thing that
remember
it does that I don't like?
Makes you strong like
Makes you strong like an ox, so you're like a stone statue, and you can take it something
Give
like
Noah
that.
one
I don't know.
point.
Makes you
It is
disgustingly
a-
buff.
It occasionally does do the muscle growth
Let's go!
episode, as seen from like.
Whoa! Let's save it for the Totally Spies
which is a disgusting
podcast.
amount of muscle growth episodes.
it really does.
It really does.
It does.
So
It really
we gotta
does.
fight.
But at this
Hey.
point, the yeah.
We're having the fight scene.
I was gonna say. So at this point, we're having the fight scene. Jade manages to free herself by telepathically wielding the sword to cut off her braces. And at this point, my girlfriend went, "Should we be trusting Jade to do this?" And I'm just like, "Do you see an
Fight
alternative
with
option?"
The Enforcers is so funny because it starts with them going, "Payback time, Jackson."
Oh my god. It's like,
Oh my god.
It's so good.
When he said that, I was like,
Meanwhile,
"You've been decimated every
uh,
time you fight this
The
guy.
one
What are
with
you doing?"
glasses- It's just gonna be so annoying until we
Oh.
have their names. The one with glasses is on Slow-Mo's back, trying to like reach Jade, who's just floating in the
I know.
air.
one with glasses, Pit Viper.
Yeah, okay. Pit Viper, Slow-Mo, and Disco.
Call one with glasses Pit Viper.
It's slow and leaders.
Oh no!
Yes, of course.
It's Slow-Mo, Viper, and Leisure Suit Larry.
Noted here.
Leisure Suit Larry. Okay,
So
I have something noted
Yes,
here.
actually,
Um,
this does
Toro
have the first time
hating
that Toru
fish is not
says,
very
"I hate
Asian of him.
fish."
it's a catchphrase though.
Oh. Okay.
Also,
Yeah.
during that fight scene where it's Toru hates fish,
But he
Jade
does
was
the
going for the
barehanded blade
kill.
catch.
She was putting that swordfish straight between
We are
Toru's
actually a little
eyes.
ahead of ourselves. I have to say one more moment before the Enforcers run away. So once
That was
Jackie ends up in a pile of fish and starts wielding them like weapons, Slow-Mo looks at him and just turns and runs. But he fails. So, okay. I give him credit for always having an idea of what Jackie's capable of and adapting to that. But then when he turned around to run, he ran directly into like a pillar and like passed out or something.
Situational.
As opposed to Leisure Suit Larry, who put it all.
He
into
put all of his skill points into Chan awareness, not situational awareness.
Yeah, I don't know if we're gonna see another gun at all, honestly.
He put it all into gun. He had to pay premium to get gun.
The Enforcers might have a
Yep.
higher power level.
Is his power level 10? Like Farmer with gun?
Farmer with gun.
I think so too. Like their
Who would
their job.
actually?
is
You know what?
enforcing.
I'll give it. I think Leisure Suit Larry could beat Farmer with gun.
I think so too.
That's true. Wait.
By the transitive property, then, Leisure Suit Larry should be able to beat 2 Kid Gokus.
Like just offside.
That's true. Wait a minute.
All right.
When are we
so
starting a
for
YouTube
anybody
channel
that
for
subscribes
these
to us
odd
on,
death battles
Substack
of like just
or Patreon,
offside
if we ever
anime
make these,
characters?
let us know what stupid death battles you want us to do, and we will definitely do that if you give us money.
Patreoners / Substackers. With fun.
Yes, and only for the Patreoners / Substackers do you
I
get
can't wait
these
until we can call
terrible
these guys
death
by their real
battles,
names.
such
Oh my
as
God.
Farmer with Gun or Leisure Suit Larry with Gun.
Do Avatar: The Last Airbender. Like,
Oh man! So during the fight, I appreciate. I don't think Jade has too much creativity. Maybe I'm a little too Avatar: The Last Airbender pilled.
So
I'm like, just
standard,
levitate to like
psychic
crush and
battle
move his
reasoning
organs
is
around,
usually
lift
that
his
you can't
lungs
affect
out of
things
him.
inside of people.
Yeah, I don't think Jade knows. to
Also,
do
there's
that.
no way
She's
Jade has a
only,
lot
like,
of
8.
like finesse if it's in her stomach. It's true.
Is
According
that
to the
a thing?
card game, that's a
'Cause-
forbidden technique.
Well, airbenders can take the air out of your lungs.
I know
Okay.
Yeah.
It never happened.
it is
Ooh.
Yep.
And
There's
it
a female
predates
air
Korra
nomad
by
that does this.
decade.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Because it never happened in
Alright, so the
original.
fight
Happens in the
finally
card
ends
game.
with Jade going,
That's
I'm going to
cool.
hit Toru with the biggest thing in the room. Himself. And then she just lifts him, and he smashes him into the ground.
Is
I was expecting when that gag happened and he threw the entire like person that hit the water. I thought the entire
Ooh.
part of me was expecting when that gag happened and he went through the entire
This
like
actually also shows one of the
3
first
floors
times
of
that a
docks and hit the
talisman
water. I
has,
thought the entire like dock was
like
going
a
to
limit.
collapse.
Like,
I was
Jade's
expecting
struggling
this, and
physically
it didn't
to
happen.
actually
I was
lift
very
Toru with the
disappointed.
talisman.
Do you think the talisman has a limit because she is small and it's such a limit?
I don't know. Like, the talismans are kind of
The talisman
ill-defined.
has a
like, very
limit
few of
because
them
she is
actually
small, and if someone like Jackie
have their
did it,
limits
it wouldn't
even
like have such a
explored.
limit.
Wait, I think the closest one that does have a limit explored might be the rapid talisman.
Mm.
Wait, I think the closest one that does have its limits explored
I
might
don't
be
think
the
that's how
rabbit
they go back in
talisman.
time.
If
I
I'm
don't
misremembering,
remember.
because I think there is races of it, along
You're
with
thinking of
they
Superman
possibly go so
3?
fast they
I
go
don't
back in
remember what
time,
Superman
but I
movie
don't
does that.
remember if that happens.
Superman.
We'll have to ask
Pretty sure
Bebo.
it's Superman. Or it's called Movie of Mine.
It could
Bebo
be.
of mine.
Yeah. But yeah, so we have to.
I thought that was Superman 1.
We make it
I'm
back
pretty
to
sure it's
section
Superman.
13, where Jade
That better
has
call up a
successfully
buddy of
got
mine.
the talisman back. That's pretty
Yeah.
cool. And now,
But yeah, so we have defeated the Dark Hand yet again. We make it back to Section 13, where Jade has successfully gotten her stomach
And we know
pumped,
that
so
the
we
Enforcers
have
know
the
where they
talisman
live.
back.
Like
That's
the
very
very
cool.
beginning of episode 1,
And
they just show
now,
up.
the Chan clan is supposed to live in Section
At this
13.
point in time, Uncle has
except
shown
for Uncle, who said
proficiency
no.
with a broom, but he hasn't actually successfully fought Toru. Like, Toru just kind of defeats him.
Uncle can take him.
Good magic stronger than bad magic. So I think
Yes.
Yeah, I don't think that's a great idea, Uncle.
Yeah, Toru
You
was
should
just
Well,
live
no,
like
we
a-
saw
at
him like
Section 13.
spreading. He said, good magic stronger than bad magic. So I think he thinks he can make some sort of magic barrier. But I don't think that works against goons.
The goons.
What's the
But
final
yeah,
point total
that we
for,
now have the premise
first
of the
episode
show.
Jackie Chan?
They live in Section 13. We gotta go get 11
All right,
more
we'll have to keep
talismans. An
Yeah,
adventure
11 more.
awaits.
enough, so we gotta spin the wheel.
That
We'll spin the wheel. Also, keep track of these points.
first 2 episodes,
because
2,
we
2,
will be able
1.
to spend them down the line.
So I'm hearing is no one has enough, so we
Nice.
gotta spin the wheel.
we'll spin the wheel.
Come on, Big Chan! Big Chan!
See, at home, only by.
Yeah,
Alright,
I
are we
just
going
saved.
to get
I just
the end
saved
of the
the
Pilaf
document.
saga, or
Okay.
continue to find some
All right, let me
talismans?
share the screen that our people still can't see
Yeah.
at home. Only my two co-hosts here can see the Wheel of Chan.
It's 3.
This wouldn't even be the end of the Peel Off
It's
Saga.
gonna be
We're just
Dragon
It wouldn't
gonna
be.
further in.
It's Dragon Ball.
All right.
We still have
more
like
episodes of
2
Dragon Ball
episodes
next
or
week.
4 episodes of the Pilaf Saga left.
I think it's 3, but luckily we're gonna get Chan, so it doesn't matter.
Jackie Chan
Oh, it's Dragon Ball.
Ah, it's Dragon Ball.
Another episode when the wheel decides to go.
All right. Good night, everybody.